I was raised in the noise and the cracks and fire, where the pain don't sleep and the streets conspire, where the light's too dim and the hope runs dry, and the voices in your head ask why even try. But I kept that flame like a ghost in my chest, held tight to the burn, never let it rest. Had fists in my dreams, had wars in my sleep, but I fought every night just to breathe that deep. I was doubted, discarded, left in the cold, but I built me a voice from the weight I hold. You can't teach this grind, can't fake this root. I was born in the dark, I'm the rawest proof. No silver spoon, just a pen and a wound, just a beat in a room and a dream I tune. Now I spit with a vengeance, a rhythm of rage, turn my hurt to a torch that lit up the cage. I turned pain to power, fire from rain, broke out the silence, danced in the strain, took every note, turned it into my lane. Now I speak like thunder, never tame. I turned pain to power, scars to gold. Every bruise on my soul is a story told. Let the world throw shade, I'll remain. Cause I turned pain, yeah, I turned pain to power. You ever been so low, you forget how to speak, so numb that your breath feels like a leak? I've been there at the edge, looking down that line, with a heart like glass and a crooked spine. But I stitched my soul with a melody raw, found strength in the break, not the flawless law. I don't need to be clean, I don't fake no pride. I'm a beast from the tears that I never could hide. Now I walk with a mission, a code in my bones. Every step is a line, carved in stone. They said I lose, said I drown, said I fade, but I rose like the sound of the truth they evade. I'm the voice of the quiet, the sound of the cracked. I'm the beat that hits when the light pulls back. Now I move with a force they can't devour. I don't run from pain, I turn pain to power. I turn pain to power, fire from rain, broke out the silence, danced in the strain, took every note, turned it into my lane. Now I speak like thunder, never tame. I turn pain to power, scars to gold. Every bruise on my soul is a story told. Let the world throw shade, I remain. Cause I turn pain, yeah, I turn pain. They see the shine, not the struggle, the mic, not the muzzle. They don't see how I bled to make these bars hustle. They see the pace, not the pressure, the calm, not the storm. They don't know that I was shattered before I was born, but I found my truth in the worst of times, made peace with the war that was shaped in my mind. I don't fear no fall, I don't ask for grace, I just write with the blood that time couldn't erase. I came from the broken, rose from the dust, from the place where the dreams decay into rust. But I found in the rubble what they all dismissed, a fire so fierce it could melt their fists. So I rap for the kid with the heavy breath, who's been told he's a burden, been pushed to death. You ain't weak, you're gold in a world that's fake. You just need that beat, that break, that quake. So I hand you these lines like a sword, like a shield, like a map through the dark when the world won't yield. Let them talk, let them doubt, let them mock that hour. You were built from the pain, I turn pain to power. This ain't just music, this my scream, this my climb from the edge of a shattered dream. Now I stand with a pen and a past so loud, they can't shut me down, I own my sound. So if you feel too low, too small, too sour, just breathe and remember, we turn pain to power. Yeah. There's a war in my head, every morning I rise with 1,000 doubts and 1,000,000 lies. I smile in the mirror but my soul still fights, every shadow on my chest trying to dim my light. I've been calm on the surface but torn in the depth, try to breathe through storms with a hollow breath. Had to crawl through flames just to stand upright. Now I wear my wounds like they forged my rights. I ain't perfect, I'm process, I'm pain and will. I'm the voice in your gut when the world goes still, when you wanna give up but your chest says no. That's the fighter in your soul that refuses to go. I've been pushed, I've been pulled, I've been cracked in time, but I still spit truth like it's carved in rhyme. Don't need your fix, I embrace the tide. I'm still here, I survived the wars inside. I got wars inside, but I still stand tall, with the mind that bleeds and a heart that brawls. I got ghosts in my past that I still don't hide, but I walk through fire with my head held high. I got wars inside, but I breathe and move, turn pain to the rhythm, every scar's my proof. Don't need to be clean, I don't fake this pride, I just win through the war. I'm the fight. I was raised by silence and the weight of thought,
where the loudest battles were the ones not fought. I ain't need no stage, I ain't beg no hand. I found me in the dark where I made my stand. I've been laughed at, labeled, torn to shreds, but I stitched those cuts with the words unsaid. Now I rap like a mirror that reflects the past, so the next kid knows that the pain won't last. They don't teach you how to fight what's real, how to calm your mind when the panic steals, but I learned from the cracks in my foundation how to scream with strength, how to birth salvation. I'm not weak cause I cry, I'm a force that roars. I'm the calm in the storm that the fake ignores. So if you feel alone, like the tears won't slide, just know you got power in the wars inside. I got wars inside, but I still stand tall, with a mind that bleeds and a heart that brawls. I got ghosts in my past that I still don't hide, but I walk through fire with my head held high. Got wars inside, but I breathe and move, turn pain to the rhythm. Every scar's my proof. Don't need to be clean, I don't fake this pride. I just went through the war, I'm the fight. So don't tell me I'm broken, I'm battle built. From the nights I cried to the guilt I killed. I'm a soldier, a soul with a pen for a sword, and a voice that was forged in the pain ignored. Let them talk, let them guess, let them try to find. They don't know what it means to lose and climb. I write not to boast, but to open the tide for the ones who still war with the storms inside. Now I spit for the sleepless, the quiet, the real, for the ones who pretend just to hide what they feel. You ain't weak, you're wild, you ain't gone, just hurt. You're the fire in the freeze, you're the soul in dirt. So stand even shaken, that step still counts. Even one small breath lets the fear dismount. Don't let them tell you how to heal or hide. You're the proof that it's worth it through the wars inside. So when the night hits hard and you lose your way, let this track be the voice that helps you stay. You're not alone, not wrong, not lost in pride. You're alive, you're strong, you got wars inside.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I came from the bottom where the sun don't shine, where the hopes run dry and the clocks rewind, where the voices in my head try to cancel my climb. But I broke through the static with a militant mind. They said sit down, I said watch me run, with the weight of my past and a loaded tongue. They try to lock me out, but I burned the door. Now I spit like a storm they can't ignore. I was made in a fire with a fist full of pain, put the doubt in my veins and I bled out change. Had the dirt in my lungs, but I breathed in truth. Built a throne out of bricks they threw at my youth. Don't flinch, don't fold, don't beg, don't break. I'm the pressure in the pipe that you can't overtake. I'm the light in the dark, I'm the spark from the gun. I'm the proof in the mirror that it's never been done. I rise when they count me out, I shine when the lights burn out. I move when the fear kicks in, I speak when the world says end. I climb with a war inside, I fall just to realign. I'm proof that the hurt can stun, but I'm still here like it's never been done. Never been groomed for the top of the list, never had a handout, never asked to exist. I was crawling through the mud with a dream and a wrist. Now I'm gliding over scars with a lyrical twist. I remember cold nights, empty plates, deep cuts, fighting demons with my breath while my soul was shut. Now I lace up my pain, let it fuel my run. Every wound that I wear is a war I won. They ain't built like this, they don't bend and snap. They just hide in the noise while I fight right back. I'm the voice for the lost, I'm the beat for the bruised. I'm the anthem of the streets that refuse to lose. This ain't hype, this survival, this grind ain't soft. This a blueprint of a heart that the world wrote off. Now I scribble in blood, I don't rap for fun. I make history breathe like it's never been done. I rise when they count me out, I shine when the lights burn out. I move when the fear kicks in, I speak when the world says end. I climb with a war inside, I fall just to realign. I'm proof that the hurt can stun, but I'm still here like it's never been done. They call me crazy, call me lost, but I turned every label to a crown I embossed. Now I live like the break in the chain they hold, with a voice like fire and a mind like gold. This my shot, this my breath, this my ode to the ones who slept on the ones like me who they thought were done. Now we rise in the dark like a loaded sun. I don't need they seats, I build my own table. I don't beg for a chance, I make the unstable turn firm when I speak. My flaws are fatal to the lies they feed. I'm the truth, I'm able, let them doubt, let them mock, let them act all lived and they see what I've won, and they know deep down it's never been done. So tell them I rose from the cracks they made. Tell them I glowed in the deepest shade. Tell them I ran with a heart undone, and I broke all molds like it's never been done. Let the world keep spinning, let the hate come flood. I'm a storm in the booth, I was born in the mud, and I rap for the ones that were told to run. We don't bow, we blaze like it's never been done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I lost myself in a storm I didn't see coming. Was running on fumes, but I kept on running. Tried to be perfect, tried to fit in. Tried to erase where the flaws begin, but the mirror cracked, showed truth beneath, and the voice in my chest started grinding its teeth. I was breaking in silence, but no one saw, so I built a new me from every flaw. Now I walk like a ghost who came back loud, with a flame in my steps and a head unbowed. Every scar that I own is a badge, not shame. I was buried in pain, but I rose through flame. I ain't trying to be who I used to be. That version died so the real could breathe. So if you ask who I am, better know it's true. I'm the version of me that pain pulled through. This is who I am now, not who I was. Not the silence, the fear, or the just because. I rebuilt my name from the wreck I found. Now I rise from the dust with a thunder sound. This is who I am now, strong, not safe. Learn to dance in the dark with a fist full of faith. If the world wanna test, let it ask me how. I was shattered, but look who I am now. I was told don't cry, told stay strong, but they never saw where I hid so long. I was bleeding in smiles, drowning in laughs, lost in a crowd that just walked past. But I found in the silence a piece of me, a fight, a voice, a wild decree that I won't play small for nobody's space. I'd rather break rules than erase my face. Now I spit with a soul that can't be chained, with verses that bleed through joy and pain. I don't fake for the crowd, I don't dim my tone. If I'm too much, then I'll stand alone, but I'll stand tall, I stand real. I'll speak what the shallow hearts won't feel, cause I ain't just words, I'm a war reborn. And I rap like a phoenix out the eye of the storm. This is who I am now, not who I was. Not the silence, the fear, or the just because. I rebuilt my name from the wreck I found. Now I rise from the dust with the thunder sound. This is who I am now, strong, not safe. Learn to dance in the dark with a fist full of faith. If the world wanna test, let it ask me how. I was shattered, but look who I am now. I ain't asked to fall, but I'm grateful I did. Found power in the parts I once tried to rid. I ain't run from the pain, I welcome the hit. Let it burn off the fake till the truth was lit. Now I spit for the ones who still don't see that the crack in your heart is the gate to free. Don't hide your scars, let them wear out loud. They're the story of strength that the weak ain't allowed. Yeah, I walk with the weight of 1,000 nights, but my back don't bend and my chest holds light. Let the critics talk, let them roll their eyes. I don't need their praise, I just need my sky. And I write for the kid who still don't know that the pain you hide is the place you grow. You don't need to be saved, you don't need to bow. You just need your voice like I found mine now. So tell them this ain't comeback, this is rebirth. This is power from the pit, this is self-made worth. I ain't perfect, I'm better, I'm bold, I'm proud. I was lost, but look who I am now. Yeah. Some songs we go carry by a outside. Let's be both side by the other step. I was lost in the noise and the static and smoke, where the words don't land and the dreams don't float. I was knee deep in fear, trying to breathe through doubt, with a voice in my chest I was dying to shout. I was fading in the dark, couldn't see my name. Used to wish I was gone just to stop the pain, but I found a spark in the middle of war. Now I rap like a blade through the back of the door. I ain't perfect, never claimed to be. I'm just real with the truth that was caged in me. Used to bend, used to shrink, used to run and hide, till I looked at the mirror and I saw my pride. Now I move with a fire they can't put out. I've been hurt so long I don't feel the a doubt. I'm a voice for the ones who were left behind. Now I rise like a scream that you can't rewind. Find me in the fire where the pain won't sleep, where the tears hit hard and the cuts run deep, where the lies fall off and the mask burns slow, where the truth stands tall and the real ones grow. Find me in the fire, I was made in the flame, with a soul too loud for the world to tame. No fear in my steps, no shame in my name. I was born in the smoke, I became my flame. I took my trauma, turned it into tracks. Took my silence, made it bite right back. Took the fear they fed and I spit it in heat. Now I rap like a wound that refuses defeat. I was laughed at, gaslit, broken, bruised. Had to prove to myself what I didn't lose. I still got my breath, I still got my pen, and a will that bends but don't ever end. No mentors, no handouts, no cheat sheet. Just a mind with a beat and a need to speak. I've been kicked to the curb, called names and worse. Now I bless every bar like I flipped the curse. I ain't rapping for charts, I'm rapping to live. For the kids with a dream that the world won't give, for the ones who hurt but still rise and roam, with a fire in the chest they can't postpone. I'm in the fire where the pain won't sleep, where the tears hit hard and the cuts run deep, where the lies fall off and the mask burns slow, where the truth stands tall and the real ones grow. Find me in the fire, I was made in the flame, with a soul too loud for the world to tame. No fear in my steps, no shame in my name. I was born in the smoke, I became my flame. I'm the ashes, they forgot what speak. I'm the ghost in the booth that refuses weak. I'm the heat in the lines that the fake can't fake. I'm the roar in your chest when your hands still shake. I ain't gone, I evolved, I became what they feared. Took the mirror they broke and I made it clear. I was never their mold, never fit that frame. Now I write my truth with a soul untamed. Let them point, let them talk, let them twist my path. I was born in the storm, now I laugh at wrath. Let them doubt, let them roll, let them block my way. I turn pain into lines they can't throw away. I'm a rebel in rhythm, a poet in scars. I'm the voice of the ones who were told they too far. I'm the page that bleeds what the strong won't say. I'm the fire inside that don't fade away. So find me in the fire when your light goes dim, when the weight of the world starts to pull your skin, when you need one verse to remind you a whole, when you need one breath to ignite your soul. I'll be here with the heat, with the truth, with the flame, with the burn in my chest and a fight in my name. I'm not gone, I just found where I'm meant to stay. In the fire I feared, I became the blaze. I don't crack when the ground starts breaking. I don't bend when the world starts shaking. I've been built from the dirt with the will that's loud. I was made in the shadows, now I stand too proud. I got fire in my breath and war in my stride. Every doubt in my path just fuels my drive. Took hits to the chin, yeah, I bled and crawled, but I rise like a king that can't be stalled. You could throw your stones, I don't flinch or fold. I've been burned in the cold, I've been brave and bold. I've seen love turn fake, seen friends go ghost. I've been lost in the silence I feared the most, but I talk to my fear like you don't own me. Put chains on my past, now it won't control me. Got scars on my soul that I wear with pride. I'm a storm in a frame they could never define. I'm unshakable, unstoppable, born from the fall. I walk through the fire with my back to the wall. No fear in my chest, no quit in my tone. I build from the cracks like the pain is my home. I'm unshakable, undeniable, strong in my skin. They counted me out, now I fight to win. Every loss, every bruise, every battle I claim. I'm a voice they can't silence, I'm ahead of the game. I've been told I ain't got what it takes by folks who break when the pressure's stakes, but I move like a flame, like a storm unchained, with the lessons I learned from the nights I strained. I was knocked down low, saw the bottom up close. Now I rise like a legend from the pain I host. No disguise, no fear, I'm as raw as it gets. Every verse is a shot, every line a threat. I speak for the ones who will never pick, for the fighters in the dark who were always skipped, for the kids with the dreams that were left unseen, who still glow in the dark with the battle beam. I don't follow no script, I don't chase your lane. I was raised by the grind in the pouring rain. Now I bleed through the beat like the truth untold. I'm a myth turned real, I'm a heart too bold. I'm unshakable, unstoppable, born from the fall. I walk through the fire with my back to the wall. No fear in my chest, no quit in my tone. I build from the cracks like the pain is my home. I'm unshakable, undeniable, strong in my skin. They counted me out, now I fight to win. Every loss, every bruise, every battle I claim. I'm a voice they can't silence, I'm ahead of the game. I
don't flinch, I adapt. I don't beg, I react. I've been torn, I've been thrown, but I never collapse. I'm the dream they forgot, I'm the line they erased. Now I paint it in flames, right in front of their face. Let them talk, let them sleep, let them say I'm fake, but I breathe through the beat like the pulse of fate. This is more than revenge, this is self-respect. This is me in the mirror saying no regrets. This is every rejection that made me strong. Now I live in the rhythm and I prove I'm wrong. I ain't bitter, I'm better, I ain't lost, I'm learned. Every scar on my path is a stripe I earned. So don't test what you don't understand. I'm the fight in your fear, I'm the shift in the land. So remember the name when the silence grows, when the doubt creeps in and the darkness flows. I'm the sound in the void, the break in the chain. I'm the kid they forgot who rewrote the game. Unshakable, yeah, that's who I be. A force in the storm they can never see. Not built for the fall, I was born to remain. I'm the echo of strength they can't contain. I gave you my heart, you gave me a blade. Stab deep in the back while I watch you parade. Used to trust with my soul, now I move with care. Got a mind like a vault, you ain't getting in there. You were sugar in the words, but poison in breath. Left a burn in my chest that still smell like death. But I ain't bitter, just built, I evolved through the cut. Now I walk like a boss and I speak from the gut. You showed me the cost of a weak foundation. Taught me how to sharpen pain into elevation. Now I use every lie like a stepping stone. Climbed up from the dirt that you thought was home. I was loyal to a fault, now I ride alone. With a crown on my head that I set in stone. No apologies, no need for closure. You're the past, I'm the now, this page is over. I trust no more, but I shine way brighter. Turn the pain you gave to a full-blown cipher. I don't break, don't beg, don't wait in doubt. I just write my truth and I let it out. You broke me once, never break me again. I was blind to the fake, now I see through friends. No love lost, just lines I explore. No heart wide open, I trust no more. To learn the hard way, loyalty stings when it's wrapped in a smile and a heart with strings. You pulled like a puppet, thought I wouldn't see. Now I dance to my own full symphony. I ain't cold, I'm clear, I ain't hurt, I'm healed. Every wound you gave me became my shield. Now I spit with a voice you can't dim or stop. I'm the verse in the storm, the beat at the top. You thought I'd sing, thought I'd beg you back, but I bounce with the rhythm you'll never track. No revenge in my veins, just elevation. I grew your lies, found liberation. You played with fire, I became the flame. Took your game and I flipped the name. Now I move with grace, speak with lore. Not bitter, just wise, I trust no more. I trust no more, but I shine way brighter. Turn the pen you gave to a full-blown cipher. I don't break, don't beg, don't wait in doubt. I just write my truth and I let it out. You broke me once, never break me again. I was blind to the fake, now I see through friends. No love lost, just lines I explore. No heart wide open, I trust no more. I'm not angry, I'm aware. I don't need your vacant stare. I found peace in my own reflection, not in your fake affection. So don't text, don't call, don't reach. I'm the lesson that life had to teach. Now I rap with a tone like steel, cause I earned every scar that I feel. This ain't hate, this is self-defense. This is growth through the past, hence consequence. I'm not closed off, I'm just locked in truth. I gave too much to a fraud in youth. Now I give to myself, I invest in me. Got a circle so small, it's a masterpiece. No shame in my chest, no fear of the floor. You taught me well, now I trust no more. So cheers to the lies that built this flame, to the nights I cried that refined my name. I'm not broken, just bulletproof at the core, and I walk this path with trust no more. You said no, like I'd shatter and fall, like I pack up my dream, just abandon it all. You said, not good enough, not your lane, but I lit up the sky when you poured that rain. I was built for the pressure, raised by doubt, took every closed door, kicked it open and out. They laughed, they mocked, tried to box my path, but I turned every nod to a righteous wrath. I ain't here for applause, I'm the breath in flames. I was made in the dark where they forgot my name, but I climbed from the silence with bars that hit. Now I rhyme like thunder and I spit that grit. This is pain recycled, turned to gold, from a voice they silenced but couldn't hold. Now I run this course with a heart so loud, and you know, became the spark, I'm proud. You said no, I said watch me rise. You try to clip wings, now I own the skies. You threw stones, I built my throne from the lies you told when I stood alone. You said no, but I said go. Now I'm running this game with a rebel glow. I was not your pick, not your show, but look who wins when the fire flows. I ain't bitter, I'm better, evolved from pain. Every note you gave me built this lane. I don't need your stamp, don't need your love. I get mine from the grind and the stars above. I was starving in silence, now I eat with kings. Got a plate made of pride and a pen that stings. You told me to stop, I started a sprint. Now I write like revenge in permanent ink. I'm the echo of dreams that were buried deep. I'm the roar of a soul that refused to sleep. I'm the bounce from the bottom, the climb from loss. Every verse is a brick in the life I boss. So next time you doubt, a voice that shakes, remember it's diamonds that pressure makes. I was never the safe, never the norm. I was carved from heat and reborn in storm. You said no, I said watch me rise. You try to clip wings, now I own the skies. You threw stones, I built my throne from the lies you told when I stood alone. You said no, but I said go. Now I'm running this game with a rebel glow. I was not your pick, not your show, but look who wins when the fire flows. Every no was a match, every doubt was gas. Now I burn through lanes like I'm built to pass. I don't need their claps, I don't beg for chance. I perform on the edge like a battle dance. You said I was too much, I agreed. Too real, too raw, too wild to need. Now I feast with the dreamers who never quit, and we toast to the pain, yeah, all of it. You said I won't last, said I crashed mid-flight, but I built my wings in the sleepless nights. You said I talk too loud, feel too strong, but I never did fit where the fake belong. So I rap for the ones who were told to hush, for the hearts too loud, for the dreams too much. Your no was the fuel that lit this mic. Now I ride with a blaze through the dead of night. So thank you for the doors that slammed, for the looks, the laughs, for the heavy hand. You gave me rejection, I made it a brand. Now I stand in the fire that you helped me fan. You said no, and I took that blow, turned it into bars with a boundless flow. I don't need your yes, don't need your go. I'm the voice of the ones who rise from no. You said no. I was the shadow in the back of the room, eyes on the floor, heart full of gloom. Used to doubt every move like I might explode. Now I talk with a roar and I walk in bold. Used to shrink when the pressure came knocking. Now I breathe like a king and I move with caution. Not scared, not weak, just took time to grow. Now I spit like the truth they don't want you to know. I remember every whisper that tried to define me. Now I'm louder than the lies that tried to confine me. I got cuts in my chest that I wear like steel. I was born in a box that I learned to kill. I ain't flawless, but I ain't fake, and I won't dumb down just to keep you safe. I'm the storm you feel in your deepest doubt. With a voice like truth you can't drown out. I don't need your praise or your sympathy. I made peace with my flaws and my history. Every bruise on my back, every tear I bled, turned a whisper to a shout. Now I live unfed by your fear, your doubt, your crooked gaze. I'm a mirror for the fire you try to erase. No apologies, no mask, no plea. I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. I'm me. Tell them I don't fold, I lean in pain. I make gold from the rust, I dance in rain. I don't cover up scars, I paint them raw. I make verses from the cracks in the broken law. I
I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be real. Every word that I spit is a piece I feel. I've been told to be quiet, been told to behave. Now I rap like a riot from the thoughts I save. I ain't scared of your judgment, I walk through worse. I was choking on silence before I found verse. Now I break every limit that box my soul. I don't ask for a seat, I destroy the mold. They can keep their script, I write my own with a beat in my chest like a metronome. I've been stepped on, lied to, crushed in disguise. Now I rise with a truth they can't revise. I don't need your praise or your sympathy. I made peace with my flaws and my history. Every bruise on my back, every tear I bled, turned a whisper to a shout. Now I live unfed by your fear, your doubt, your crooked gaze. I'm a mirror for the fire you try to erase. No apologies, no mask, no plea. I'm exactly who I'm meant to be, I'm me. You don't like how I shine, that's your problem. I came from the dark with a self-made anthem. You can't box what you don't understand. You can't chain what was built from the land. I'm the rage of the quiet, the sound of the healed, the pride of the broken that refuse to yield. Let them stare, let them talk, let them laugh if they must, but I rise through the ashes with a pen I trust. Let the mirror reflect what they try to deny. That the kid who was shaking now owns the sky. That the fear I once felt now fuels my run. That I spit with the force of a loaded gun. No shame, no shrink, no playing it small. I was never meant to blend, I was made to brawl with the world, with the doubt, with the silence they gave. Now I carve my own path out of every grave. So when they ask why I don't tone down, why I roar with the truth and I walk like a crown, tell them I spent years trying to be less, till I learned that my power was born in the mess. No apologies for the way I burn, no apologies for the lessons I learned, no apologies for the soul they see. I'm exactly who I'm meant to be, I'm me. I found light in my scars. I've been deep in the dark where the sun don't reach, where the silence screams and the pain don't teach, where the nights last years and the days feel fake, where your own heartbeat is the sound that breaks. I was torn at the seams, stitched by regret. Every breath was a fight, every smile a threat, but I held on tight to the thread I found. Now I rise like a voice they can't drown down. I ain't flawless, I'm firing dense. Every step I took came with consequence, but I learned how to move with the weight on my chest, how to speak from a wound and still feel blessed. Now I walk with a limp, but I walk with pride, with a storm in my soul that I won't let hide. So I rap for the ones who don't fit the mold, who were told they too much, now they glow like gold. I found light in my scars, turned hurt into stars, took the darkest nights, made them part of my bars. I don't hide what broke me, I wear it loud. I'm the proof that the pain makes the lost ones proud. I got fire in my past, but I'm calm in my eyes. Built a throne from the cracks where the silence lies, so don't pity my path. I went far cause I found all my lights and my scars. You ain't gotta feel strong to be strong for real. You just fight one more time, then the world can steal. You just breathe through the tears and the fake advice, and you learn that the pain carves your paradise. I've been judged, been shamed, been told just quit, but I spit with the soul they could never hit. I was born from the fire, not built for trends. I'm the anthem that lives when the movie ends. So I write what I bleed, not what they want. Every line that I drop got a ghost it haunts, but I carry that weight with the crown of grace. With the pen like a torch, I embrace my place. I'm not less cause I broke, I'm more cause I healed. I'm the strength they ignored when my fate got sealed. Now I shine like a truth they can't distort, with the past that speaks like a final chord. I found light in my scars, turned hurt into stars, took the darkest nights, made them part of my bars. I don't hide what broke me, I wear it loud. I'm the proof that the pain makes the lost ones proud. I got fire in my past, but I'm calm in my eyes. Built a throne from the cracks where the silence lies, so don't pity my path. I went far cause I found all my lights and my scars. They see the glow, not the tunnel tunnel I crossed. They hear the flow, not the time I lost. But every verse is a scream from the nights I froze. Every rhyme is a truth that the world foreclosed. So if you're in the dark, let this be your guide. Let my voice be the spark you keep inside. You're not weak, you're wild, not done, just deep. And your scars are the stories your soul will keep. Yeah, I walked through fire just to taste my breath. I was close to the edge, even danced with death. But I came back raw, came back with grace. With a beat in my chest and a light in my face. So don't ask me to dim, don't ask me to fold. I was born from the heat, I'm too bright, too bold. Now I spit for the ones who still feel that bruise, to remind them it's power, not just abuse. So when they ask how I shine so hard, tell them I lit my fire from every scar. Tell them I made a sky to paint so far. Tell them I'm still here, I'm the light in my scars. Yeah, I came from the dirt, from the silence and pain. With the thunder in my chest was the echo of rain. I was walking with a limp, heavy heart, no gain. Every step a scream, every breath was a chain. Had no map, no light, just scars on my brain. But I learned how to fight through the trauma and strain. Used to drown in the dark, now I surf on the flame. Took my losses as fuel, now I'm burning my name. From the ruins I rise, no disguise, I'm alive. Built a throne from the stones, they threw at my life. No fear, no lies, got the fire in my eyes. Every scar on my skin is a reason I survive. Say it loud, say it proud, I was made from the ground. Now I speak with the thunder and I move with the sound. Yeah, I fell, yeah, I broke, but I never stayed down. Now I dance in the ashes of the man that I drowned. They said I'd never make it, I just grinned with a spark. I was born in the silence, now I rap like a shark. Was forged in the struggle, I ignite in the dark. With a pen like a blade and a beat like a bark. Took the tears from my youth, made a flood of belief. Took the weight of the hate, made it part of my speech. Now I breathe through the bars, let the rhythm unleash. Every lyric a wound, every rhyme is a preach. Don't tell me I'm too broken to fight. Don't tell me I need to dim my light. I was born for the war, I was made for the climb. I was shaped in the fire with a purpose in mind. All the nights I was quiet, now I roar with a verse. All the pain in my chest, now I let it disperse. I ain't chasing the fame, I'm just breaking the curse. With a soul like a storm and a heart in reverse. From the ruins I rise, no disguise, I'm alive. Built a throne from the stones they threw in my life. No fear, no lies, got the fire in my eyes. Every scar on my skin is a reason I survive. Say it loud, say it proud, I was made from the ground. Now I speak with the thunder and I move with the sound. Yeah, I fell, yeah, I broke, but I never stayed down. Now I dance in the ashes of the man that I drowned. I'm not here for approval, I'm not here for applause. I'm here for the misfits, the doubters, the lost. I'm the scream in the silence, I'm the break in the frost. I'm the voice for the people who've been paying the cost. Every note that I heard built a ladder of flame. Now I climb with conviction, no shame in my name. Took the punches of life, turn them into a game. Now I play with the truth and I spit it untamed. So remember my voice when you feel like you're small. When the world tries to break you, when you stumble and fall. You're the storm, you're the echo, you're the rise after crawl. You're the king of the fire, you're the break of the wall. I'm not perfect, not clean, but I'm free and I'm loud. With the pain in my chest like a badge, I were proud. So I'll rap for the broken, for the dreams disallowed. We were born in the silence, now we're shaking the crowd.
I don't wait for a throne, I bring my own seat. Built it out of heartbreak and untied defeat. Used to shrink in the crowd, now I lead with flame. Got a name in my soul that can't be tamed. I don't chase no trend, I don't mimic your sound. I spit what I live, what I bled in the ground. Every line, every bar, got a life I earned. And the bridges I burn, that's how I learned. I was told I'm too much, too raw, too deep. That I move too fast, that I dig too steep. But I ain't here to float, I was made to rise. With a heart that don't flinch and unfiltered eyes. I see through the fake, hear lies like static. But I rap with a truth that's pure and cinematic. No gimmicks, no mask, no filter left. I'm a storm in skin with a crown in my chest. Crown in my chest, fire in my soul. I was made from the dirt, but I walk like gold. I don't break for doubt, I don't bend to less. I was born for the rise, for the weight to test. Crown in my chest, scars on my skin. Took every you can and I turned it to win. Now I shine, now I climb, now I speak, no guess. I'm a king on my path with a crown in my my chest.
I remember the days when I doubted my voice. Now I write with a force that don't give you a choice. I'm not trying to impress, I'm not begging to fit. I'm the one that survived when the lights went dim. Let the pressure come, I expand with heat. Let the silence fall, I respond with beats. I was molded in the dark with a rebel's mind. Now I rhyme with the purpose that won't rewind. This ain't rap for the club, this is rap for the soul. This is food for the fight when you're losing control. I've been low, I've been numb, I've been locked in fear. Now I pour it all out till the truth is clear. No ghost writers, no chains on my pen. Just a man with a wound that'll break again. So if you feel like you're nothing but a mess, just breathe, you got a crown in your chest. Crown in my chest, fire in my soul. I was made from the dirt, but I walk like gold. I don't break for doubt, I don't bend the less. I was born for the rise, for the weight to test. Crown in my chest, scars on my skin. Took every you can and I turned it to win. Now I shine, now I climb, now I speak, no guess. I'm a king on my path with a crown in my chest. Let them talk while I build, let them doubt while I heal. I don't need to explain what they'll never feel. I was built from the silence that broke my youth. Now I rap like a sword that defends my truth. And the crown ain't gold, it's forged in pain. In the nights I cried with a soul in chains, but I snapped every lock, found peace in a wreck. Now I wear that flame like it's draped on my neck. I've been told to dim, to stay polite, to erase my rage and disguise my light. But I'd rather be loud, rather raw, rather real than pretend I'm fine just to make you feel comfortable in your boxed out view. I was made for the wild, not the tame like you. So I spit for the outlaws, the dreamers, the next for the ones who forgot there's a crown in their chest. So if you see me rise, don't call it luck. It's the scars that I wear, not the path you ducked. I built this throne with a soul unrest. I'm not better, I'm me, with a crown in my chest.
I've been through hell with a smile on my face. Fake peace while I ran in a losing race. Tried to hold it together with a thread and tape, while my mind kept screaming, you won't escape. I was lost in the loop of a silent war. Every step felt weak, every breath unsure. But I clawed my way back through the cracks and shame. Now I rap with a roar that can't be tamed. I was knocked off track, but I stayed awake, with a flame in my gut that the pain can't break. Had days with no sleep, nights full of fear, but I stood like steel with a vision clear. I don't cry for the past, I create my peace. Took the chaos inside and I found release. Now I write from the wound that became my core. You can doubt me, fine, but I'm stronger than before. Can't shake me now, I rose from the fire. I don't care how you could throw your shade. I shine through rain with a voice that was born in a world of stronger than before. Can't break this soul, every fall that I took made my spirit whole. I ain't running from the storm, I'm the iron war. I don't bend, don't beg, I'm stronger than. They said I change, yeah, that's the goal. I ain't here to repeat what they tried to control. I don't chase their love, I define my worth in a mind that survived when it hit the dirt. I remember the nights I was scared to breathe. Now I speak with a calm like a rooted tree. You can't fake this growth, can't copy this fight. I was built in the dark, now I glow with light. I don't flinch at the weight, I don't fold in cold. I've been tested and tried by a world so bold, but I kept my soul, didn't sell that part. Now I move with a truth that could tear charts apart. This ain't rap for clout, this a war cry track. This is real life fire, you can't dial back. So if you've been lost, heard a sword, just scream with me. I'm stronger than before. Can't shake me now, I rose from the fire. I don't care how you could throw your shade. I shine through rain with a voice that was born in a world. I'm stronger than before. Can't break this soul, every fall that I took made my spirit whole. I ain't running from the storm, I'm the iron war. I don't bend, don't beg, I'm stronger than. I was shattered, but I saw the cracks as a path to rebuild, not a reason to collapse. Every tear I shed was a seed I grew into strength so loud it could split right through. Now I rap like a vow that I made to me, that I never let pain take the rest of me. I'm whole, I'm loud, I'm bruised but sure, with a rhythm in my chest saying stronger than. Yeah, this is for the loners who made their name from the silence inside and the inner flame. For the ones who lost but refused to drown, who stood on the ashes and claimed that crown. I'm not done, I'm alive, I got more to give. Got a story in my breath every time I live. So remember this line when your soul feels sore. You ain't weak, you just stronger than before. Let the beat knock heavy like a marching war. Let the words cut deep so they feel the core. We don't run, we don't hide, we don't settle the score. We grow, we fight, we're stronger than before.
Yeah. They doubted me, said I'd break in the strain, that I'd fall when the weight got deep in the brain. But I held that storm like a rope in hand, turned every quake to a solid stand. I ain't built from applause or the crowd's cheers. I was shaped by the lows, by the sweat and tears. When no one clapped, I still showed up. When the love ran cold, I still glowed up. I ain't waiting for a cosign, I signed myself. I ain't praying for a chance, I define my wealth. Not in money or likes or clout online, but in peace in my chest and a sharpened mind. I remember the nights with no one near. I became the voice I needed to hear. So don't test my heart, don't judge my grind. I don't need their nod, I already signed. I got me. Through the silence and fights, through the dark, through the wrongs, through the sleepless nights. I got me. When they all went ghost, when the world turned cold and I needed me most. I got me. No permission or key, I unlocked every cage that was built for me. So if they ask how I made it free, tell them real loud. I've been looked down on, overlooked, ignored. Now they scroll through my life like it's what they adored. But where were they when I fought for breath? When my mind was loud and my dreams felt deaf. I was doubted, dismissed, but I held my lane. With a fist to the wall and a chest full of flame. I ain't here by luck, I ain't blessed by chance. I earned this ground with the solo stance. I don't beg, don't fold, don't fake my truth. Every bar that I spit is a piece of proof that I bled for this, that I sweated years, that I smiled through rage and I laughed through tears. Now I shine like the night that survived the sun, and I rap like the war and my soul ain't done. But I don't need hype, don't need you agree. Everything I need, I got me. I got me. Through the silence and fights, through the dark, through the wrongs, through the sleepless nights. I got me. When they all went ghost, when the world turned cold and I needed me most. I got me. No permission or key, I unlocked every cage that was built for me. So if they ask how I made it free, tell them real loud, No mentor, no push, no hand to hold. Just a fire in my gut and a dream too bold. And I built from the cracks they tried to seal. Now I spit like steel and I move like real. I ain't asking, I'm claiming, I walk with proof. Every breath that I take is a fight for truth. So when the ground shakes and they all flee, I stand tall, 'cause I got me, yeah. I got flaws, I got fears and doubt, but I never let them drown what I'm all about. I don't break when I'm bruised, I don't stop mid-run. I just breathe and believe till the war is won. And this voice ain't soft, it's a battle horn for the kids in the dark who were never born. In a world that cheers when the weak retreat, I'm the sound of a soul that won't accept defeat. So when they ask who's in your corner deep, say your name with pride, say it bold, say it steep. 'Cause you don't need the world to crown your key. All you ever needed was to say, I got me. Start in the mind, hope to find my 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭심장까지. Every day we're soaking more than in its member I do. I've been trying to admit it that I can't sit still, but I know it's masked up, I know the time of my grooves. I've been cut, I've been torn, I've been left on mute. Had to learn how to fight without looking cute. I was told to stay quiet, keep pain in place, but it burned in my chest till it scarred my face. I ain't built from peace, I was made through flame. Every crack in my heart just spells my name. I don't wear fake smiles, I wear the truth. With a backbone built from a broken youth. They thought I'd drown, thought I'd fade in shame, but I turned every loss to a verse that claims I don't run from the pain, I rise through that. Like a king in the dirt with no time to crack. I was born from the fall, not blessed by ease. Now I rap with a tone that can't appease. If you hear me now, know the truth I groomed. I don't just survive, I rise above the wound. I rise above the wound. Through the cuts, through the flame, with a heart that refused to die in shame. I don't need your pity, don't need your tune. I built my throne above the wound. I rise above the pain. Every scar, every line took the weight in my chest and made it mine. So if you ask me why I still consume, it's 'cause I'm breathing fire above the wind.
rhythm of the
I
wind.
walk with a limp, but I walk with pride. Got a soul that was shaped on the other side, where the nights are long and the hope gets thin. But I kept my pen like a blade in sin. I don't fold, I don't fall, I don't fake for space. I've been hated for the truth that I chose to face. Now I shine with a light that was forged in war. I'm not less cause I hurt, I just feel much more. Let them stare, let them doubt, let them twist my name. I was made from the ash of a deeper flame, and I spit for the hearts that the world refused, for the souls that still fight though they're black and bruised. This ain't pain, it's pride, this ain't loss, it's climb. This is every you can't that I left behind. So when they say I'm loud, say I'm doomed, just know I'm standing tall, rise above the wound.
Through the cuts, through the flame, with a heart that refused to die in shame. I don't need your pity, don't need your tune. I built my throne above the wound. I rise above the pain. Every scar, every line took the weight in my chest and made it mine. So if you ask me why I still consume, it's cause I'm breathing fire above the
This is not for the perfect, not for the clean. This is for the souls who were never seen. This is for the ones who cry in disguise, but still wake up and fight cause the fire survives. I've been shattered, been silenced, been left in dirt, but I stood with the truth when it used to hurt. Now I rap like a blade that the lies can't bend, with a voice that was lost, now it won't pretend. You can't break what already cracked, can't shame what already lacked. I was down, I was torn, I was thrown and bruised, but I built my crown above the wound they used. And I don't flex for the fake, I don't beg for ease, I just bleed through the beat with a soul that sees. Now I speak for the ones who were told they're doomed. Let them know we were born to rise above the
the
one.
lights go dim and your mind feels tight. Let this verse be a sword that relights your fight. You're not broken, not done, not some costume. You're the truth in the fire. Rise above the wound. Rise above the wound. Rise above the wound.
Yeah, I was built to stand. Tell my brain minds. I was told I should wait, that my time might come, that I need to play small just to not seem dumb. But I never fit in, never matched that pace. Had a hunger in my chest they could never erase. I was made for more than the back of the room, with a vision in my head that refused to bloom. But I watered that dream with my blood and time. Now I grow like a flame in the world of mine. They don't get my grind, don't feel this weight, but I carry myself through every gate. They laughed, they stared, said I'm too intense, but I turned every stare to a line that vents. I'm not here for comfort, I came for growth, and I'll break 10 walls if I gotta. Both feet planted deep in the place I land. I ain't built to fall, I was built to stand. I was built to stand, not to grow. When the world says stop, I give it my all. I was made for the fight, made for the climb, with a soul that screams every single time. I don't wait for the crown, I craft it raw. From the sweat, from the scars, from the fatal flaw. I don't run from the test, I raise my hand, cause I know what I am. I was built to stand. I don't beg to belong, I belong in me. With the soul too loud for your rules to see, I walk through doubt like it fuels my stride. With a mind that don't quit and a flame inside. I've been hit, been cracked, been talked out of dreams, but I climb like a ghost that won't hear your screams. I don't fear rejection, I eat that doubt, and I turn it to my bars that the real ones shout. I don't play your game, I invent my code. Every verse I spit is the truth I load in the beats that knock like a war drum's call. I don't flinch, don't fake, I just give it all. This ain't hype, this is will, this is work in rhyme. This is me showing up when I'm out of time. So when pressure hits, I don't break the plan, I double down hard. I was built to stand. I was built to stand, not to grow. When the world says stop, I give it my all. I was made for the fight, made for the climb, with the soul that screams every single time. I don't wait escape from the nights that they all forgot. When the voice in my head said, give all you got. When the doors got slammed, when the light got thin, I found my strength in the place within. Now I rap with the breath of a war survived, with a heart that beat when it wasn't revived. I don't stumble for likes, don't pose for brands. I just speak like a man who forever stands. So salute to the ones who keep moving alone, who got no hype but a heart full grown. We ain't here to please, we're here to rise, with truth in our chest and no disguise. So if you hear this track and it hits your soul, know you got that fire that the dark can't hold. Don't let them tell you you ain't got a plan. You're still breathing, still fighting, you were built to stand. Yeah, I stand for the dreamers, the fighters, the real, for the ones who don't bend, who live what they feel. I don't just survive, I command. I was made for this, I was built to stand.
Yeah, I got bruises you'll never see, pain in my past that still walks with me. Got days I broke, nights I cracked, but I never let the dark steal my track. I was made in the mud, raised by storms, where the smiles fade and the fake performs. But I kept it real when the lights went black, with a beat in my chest and the world on my back. I ain't flawless, I'm fire with a twisted frame. I don't run from the hurt, I embrace that name. I don't cover my scars, they speak for me. They remind me who I had to be. Every tear, every fall, every sleepless fight built a version of me that still burns bright. I don't shine cause it's easier by design, I shine cause I bled and I called it mine. Still I shine through the pain, through the doubt. When the world went quiet, I still spoke out. Still I shine, not in spite, but because every scar's a story that rewrote the laws. I was built in the fire, shaped in the grime. I was told to give up, but I rose in time. So if you ask me how I still climb, just know, through it all, still I shine. I ain't here for the fake love or fake handshakes. I was born in a crash that the ground still shakes. I got lines in my soul from the wars I lived, got rage in my ink and a heart that gives. They said dim down, I said never that. I spit like truth with a steel combat. I don't owe no peace to the ones who fled. I just ride for the dreams that I raised instead. Now I move with the ghost that kept me strong. Every note that I got became my song. Now I stand like a mirror that reflects the pain, but also the rise that the scars explain. So if you got flaws, don't hide that art. That's the fuel of the flame that sets you apart. I ain't polished, I'm cut, I'm loud by line. I shine not because, but because it's mine. Through the pain, through the doubt, when the world went quiet, I still spoke out. Still I shine, not in spite, but because every scar's a story that rewrote the laws. I was built in the fire, shaped in the grime. I was told to give up, but I rose in time. So if you ask me how I still climb, just know, through it all, still I shine. I got no script, no stage to fake, just a soul that raps like the ground might quake. I'm the truth in the dark when the lights go out. I'm the sound in the room when there's fear and doubt. So I rap for the ones who were left behind, for the ones who were told stay small, stay blind. We don't break, we build, we don't beg, we grind, we don't fold, we rise, and still we shine. This is not just rap, it's my final breath, a letter to the pain that defined my steps, to the mirror that cracked but still reflects a soul too strong for the world's regrets. So if you feel weak, if you feel too late, just look in your scars, there's your fate. They're not shame, they're proof of time that you stood, you fought, and still you shine. So thank you to the nights, to the falls, to the loss. You carved who I am, every flame, every cost. And I walk through storms, through grief, through line, with a voice that won't die. Still I shine. Yeah. That's it. I wasn't born with a crown, I built it from pain. Every setback I had turned a part of my chain. Used to walk with a limp through the thunder and flame. Now I run with the rage of 100 names. I got bruises that taught me to move like a blade. I got voices inside that refuse to fade. They said quit and I laughed in their face. I've been stitched from the losses that most can't trace. I'm a rebel with a vision in a pocket of scars. Every tear that I shed is a stitch on these bars. Took the nights that broke me, made them my God. Now I'm climbing through the storm with a flame in my stride. They can't mute this grind, they can't fake this soul. I've been down to the bone and I still stayed bold. I've been laughed at, cracked at, kicked and abused, but I'm standing on fire cause I built a breakthrough. I don't fall back, I break through. Turn my scars into something they relate to. I rise up from the places they erase you. I speak loud like the pain that remade you. I was born for the war they can't see. I'm the echo of the ones who broke free. I don't fold, I don't fade, I don't lose. I was never built to stop, I break through. This for the underdogs, the quiet storms, the ones who carry grief like a uniform, the misfits, outcasts, the unheard prayers, the ones with empty pockets but a line stare. I don't rap for the glamour, I rap for the grief, for the kids in the mirror trying to find belief, for the ones with a dream and a voice that shakes, but they scream through the silence and fight they fate. I came from a place where hope ain't real, where the light gets lost and the wounds don't heal, but I clawed my way up through the noise and steel. Now I spit like thunder with a blade of will. I don't beg for respect, I don't ask for a lane. I create from the dirt with the weight of my name. If you doubt me now, better tighten your shoes, cause I'm breaking through walls like I got nothing to lose. I don't fall back, I break through. Turn my scars into something they relate to. I rise up from the places they erase you. I speak loud like the pain that remade you. I was born for the war they can't see. I'm the echo of the ones who broke free. I don't fold, I don't fade, I don't lose. I was never built to stop, I break through, I break through. They tried to box me in but I lit the frame. Tried to shut me down but I changed the game. I'm the pulse of the fight, the drum of the brave. I'm the part of the storm that you can't enslave. So salute to the nights that left me torn. They birthed the beast that can't be worn. Now I rise like a scream they can't unhear, with a voice made of fire and a path unclear. You can keep your doubts, I feed off shade. You can stack those odds, I bend the blade. I'm a truth in the booth, I'm the pain remixed. I'm the fire in your chest when the dream still sticks. No apologies, no time to explain. I'm the underdog king with a hurricane name. They told me to fall, I replied just watch. Now I break through time like I tore off the watch. So let them know, I don't run, I burn, let them see. From the cuts I learn, I ain't here for the safe or the easy route. I'm the storm in your soul that you scream about. I don't chase what's fake, I chase what's true. I wasn't made for the cage, I was built to break through.
Yeah, I used to sit in the dark with my back to the wall. No calls, no hands, just a mind that would brawl. Every night felt long, every breath too loud. In a room full of people still lost in the crowd. Used to look for a savior in a voice and a glance, hoping someone would reach, give my soul a chance. But the silence spoke clearer than 100 lies. So I learned how to rise with my own two eyes. No cake, no cheer, no script to rehearse, just a notebook of pain and a couple of curse. But I wrote through the ache, turned the tears to sound. Now I move like a king, never waiting around. I don't beg for light, I became the sun, with a verse in my chest and a war I won. So don't call me broken, cause I stand alone. I'm the strength you missed in a world full grown.
I'm alone but I'm not broken. I'm the truth that was never spoken. I'm the beat that survives in silence. I'm the calm in the loudest violence. I don't wait for someone to save me, I became the one who raised me. In the dark I carved my token. Now I shine alone, but I'm not broken.
Every scar on my soul is a map I kept, of the nights I bled when the world just slept, of the dreams I stitched with my bare two hands, when the love ran dry and the doubt took stands. But I made my bed in the ruins and rain, found peace in the chaos, made friends with the pain. Now I walk with a calm they can't decode, with a heart so full it might just explode. I don't flinch when the cold winds start to bite, raised in the frost, now I move through night. Got no crowd, no hype, but my fire's intact. And I rap like truth, never holding back. I've been told that alone means I'm less than whole, but I found in the silence what rebuilt my soul. Now I speak for the ones who've been left unspoken. Let them know we're alone, but we're not broken. I'm alone, but I'm not broken. I'm the truth that was never spoken. I'm the beat that survives in silence. I'm the calm in the loudest violence. I don't wait for someone to save me. I became the one who raised me. In the dark I carved my token. Now I shine alone, but I'm not broken. They don't see the nights with the cold floors creaking. They don't feel the wars in the soul I'm speaking. But I built from that. Every breath I own, every line that I spit is a seed I've sown. So when they ask how I stand so still, it's cause I've been in the wind, but I kept my will. And I filled every crack with a self-made glow. Now I walk with a light only I could know. I don't follow the crowd, I don't chase their trends. I don't fake my smile just to fit in lens. I'm the sound of the kid who was told you're strange. Now I echo so loud it can't block my range. And I rap for the ones who had no backup, just a dream and a beat that they wouldn't give up. We ain't lost, we ain't weak, we just move unspoken. Let the world know clear, we're alone, not broken. So next time you feel like you're lost in space, like your heart don't fit in a single place, take a breath, hear this, let the rhythm be the mirror that proves what you're meant to be. You're not lacking, not wrong, not some token. You're a force of fire, alone, not broken. I used to stare at the floor with a hollow face, felt the weight of the world in a tight embrace. Used to question my worth like a daily prayer, like I wasn't enough, like I didn't belong there. Had voices in my mind whispering lies, telling me I'm broken, trying to clip my rise. But I found a spark, lit a match in the dark. Now I blaze through the doubt with a fearless heart. I was drowning in shame, couldn't breathe my name, till I turned all the pain to a fuel-fed flame. I don't walk the same, I don't shrink to fit. I was born for the edge, not the cornered script. Now I step with pride through the cracks they made, with the beat in my soul they can never degrade. Yeah, I bled in silence, now I speak with sound. Turn a whisper of fear to a war cry loud. From within I rise, no disguise, just truth. From the scars, from the pain, from the loss of youth. I was told I was nothing, now I build my skin. From the ashes of doubt I begin. From within, no shame, no mask, just light, just breath. I'm the fire that survived through the cold and death. So when you see me shine, know where I've been. I wasn't saved by the world, I broke free from within. This is more than a rhyme, it's a life I claim. I ain't chasing fame, I'm erasing shame. Used to mold myself for the crowd and the trends, till I snapped that chain and I made amends. With the kid I was, with the tears I hid, with the fear in my chest that I never outdid. Now I stand in the mirror like, look at you grow. From the dirt, from the hurt, now I glow and go. I don't need your nod, I don't beg for hands. I got me, I got now, I got future plans. I'm the truth in a booth full of copy and paste. I'm the fight in your lungs when you can't find grace. No edits, no filters, no fake design. I'm the sum of the nights that I almost declined. Now I write with the soul that the world called sin. But I know who I am, I begin from within. From within I rise, no disguise, just truth. From the scars, from the pain, from the loss of youth. I was told I was nothing, now I build my skin. From the ashes of doubt I begin from within. No shame, no mask, just light, just breath. I'm the fire that survived through the cold and death. So when you see me shine, know where I've been. I wasn't saved by the world, I broke free from within. They don't see the tears, just the stage I take. They don't hear the screams when my chest would break. But I rose like dawn from 1,000 nights. Took the dark in my soul and I carved out light. Now I spit for the ones who were never heard, who were told they were wrong for every word. This ain't just art, this is self-defense. This is life in the verse that won't relent. Let them laugh, let them talk, I don't need that seat. I was
from within.
So here I am, not fixed but whole, with the rhythm in my chest and a diamond soul, with the hurt in my veins like a sacred hymn, and the light in my breath that was born from within. Not flawless but fearless, not perfect, pure, with the past I embrace and a voice secure. So if you're waiting for love to come in, take a breath, take a step, it begins from within.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. I wasn't born with a guide or a map to follow, just pain in my chest and the echoes were hollow. I had nights with no stars, days with no light, but I rode through the dark till I birthed my fight. I was shaped by the silence, trained by the fall, learned to stand when no one would call. Got a voice in my soul that the hurt unlocked. Now I spit like fire when the world is shocked. I took L's and regrets, stitched them into my skin. Now my scars tell the story of the wars I win. You ain't gotta feel me, I feel myself. Took the lows and the lies, turned them into wealth. Not the kind you count, but the kind you own. Like peace in your chest when you ride alone, like truth in your tone when you spit that grit, and a purpose in your pain, saying you were made for this. I was made for this. All the hurt, all the heat, every crack in the path made my soul complete. I don't fold in the fire, I rise in the flame, with a verse in my chest and a self-earned name. I was made for this, not by chance, by grind. Every loss I lived sharpened my mind. So if life wanna test, go ahead, I insist. Let it burn, let it hit. I was made for this. I've been laughed at, doubted, left in the cold, told to give up more times than I've told. But I kept one thing, my reason to breathe. That purpose inside, I refuse to leave. It ain't fame, it ain't flash, it's a mission I walk. It's the tears in my bars and the truth of my talk. I don't need validation, I validate me. I'm the seed from the dirt that became the tree. I ain't here for applause, I'm here to inspire, to show the kid in the dark how to build a fire, how to stand when it shakes, how to scream when it's wrong, how to bleed through a verse and still come out strong. So don't pity my path, I don't need your grace. I made every step from a broken place. Now I spit for the lost, for the hurt, for the missed, for the ones who forgot they were made for this. I was made for this. All the hurt, all the heat, every crack in the path made my soul complete. I don't fold in the fire, I rise in the flame, with a verse in my chest and a self-earned name. I was made for this, not by chance, by grind. Every loss I lived sharpened my mind. So if life wanna test, go ahead, I insist. Let it burn, let it hit. I was made for this. It's the voice that told me you ain't done, the beat in my chest when I couldn't run, the pain that whispered keep your grip, the hope in my hand with a busted lip. Now I carry that weight like it's made of wings, turn battle scars into sacred things. This ain't just rap, it's survival's kiss. It's the proof in my bones, I was made for this. So when they ask how I made it here, tell them pain was the price and I paid it clear. Tell them doubt was the fire and I let it burn, till I rose with a voice that the world can't turn. I was never meant to play their game, I was born to write truth with a heart untamed. Now I step on stage with a soul that insists. Every breath that I take, I was made for this. Yeah, I was made for the lows, made for the highs, made for the nights when the hope just dies, made for the war that the weak dismiss. So if you feel lost, just remember this. You ain't broken, just battle tested, not fail, just fate invested. We don't fall, we flipped the script. We were hurt, we healed, we were made for this. Yeah. They said I'd fade, said I'd fold, said I'd fall too fast, but I came back stronger with a louder blast. I've been broke, I've been cut, had to rebuild trust. Now I move like the pain just fuels my rush. I was knee deep in doubt, had no one to call, but I climbed out alone with my back to the wall. Now I rap like a storm they can't suppress. Every line that I spit is a war, I confess. No backup plan, no second try, just grit in my blood and the reason why. I ain't here to pretend, I'm here to prove that a heart once cracked can still find groove. I'm the fight in the flame.
when they've lost it all. I didn't ask to survive, I was born to defy. Now I stand like a truth they can't deny. I'm the proof, I never left. I'm the beat in the silence, the breath they forget. I'm the rise from the fall, the scream in the chest. I'm the roar that they hear when they got nothing left, yeah. I'm the proof I never left. I'm the pulse in the dark, I'm the heart in the wreck. I'm the spark in the soul, the will to reset. I didn't just survive, I'm the proof I never left. I've been ghosted by love, betrayed by trust. I've been pushed to the edge, turned to ash and dust. But I kept my flame, didn't let it go. Now I rap with a force they'll never know. You can't fake what I live, can't mimic this fire. I was shaped by the ache and the soul's desire. Now I speak for the ones still stuck in the fight. For the kid with a dream who can't sleep at night. This ain't for fame, this is legacy built on the sweat, on the tears, on the fear I killed. I don't bow, I don't beg, I don't play it safe. I turn scars into ink and I carve my faith. I'm the version of me that they thought was done. Now I run through the dark like I swallowed the sun. And I shine with a light that was forged in theft. Or the piece they stole, I'm the proof I never left. I'm the proof I never left. I'm the beat in the silence, the breath they forget. I'm the rise from the fall, the scream in the chest. I'm the roar that they hear when they got nothing left, yeah. I'm the proof I never left. I'm the pulse in the dark, I'm the heart in the wreck. I'm the spark in the soul, the will to reset. I didn't just survive, I'm the proof I never left. Don't flinch at the noise, I walk through flames. I don't need your praise, I reclaim my name. I'm the echo of a soul that refused to break. I'm the hunger in the eyes of the great escape. Every verse that I drop is a wound turned gold. Every hook is a flag that I grip and hold. I don't rap for applause, I rap to reflect what it feels like to live with the weight of regret. Now I breathe with a voice that can't be stopped. I've been punched by the world, but I never drop. I turn loss into rhythm, doubt into speed. Now I plan every lyric like a wild seed. For the ones in the room with a heart beating slow. I'm the fire in your chest when the cold winds blow. I'm the truth, I'm the path, I'm the rhyme, I'm the depth. I'm not gone, I'm alive, I'm the proof I never left. So next time they ask where I've been all this time, play this track, let it echo, let it climb. I ain't missing, I ain't silent, I ain't erased. I'm the voice that endured what they never faced. I'm the sound of return, the soul that's blessed. Let them know I'm the proof, yeah, I never left.
Let them doubt, let them talk, let them throw their chains.
I've been through the dark where the silence screams, where the nightmares eat up the daylight dreams, where the walls close in and the breath gets tight, where the fight feels fake and the wrong feels right. I was lost in the pit with the weight on my chest. Every heartbeat hurt, couldn't find no rest, but I clawed through the soil with my bare two hands. Now I stand with the rage only truth understands. No map, no path, just bruises and grit. Took punches from the world, but I never did quit. Had voices in my ear saying you ain't built. Now I spit with a blade that was sharpened in guilt. I don't cry no more, I create with pain. I don't break no more, I've been through rain. I don't run from the scars, they're proof I remain. With a soul full of fire and a mind unchained. Got fire in my veins, storms in my chest. I survived what should've laid me to rest. I rose through the smoke, found truth in the strain. Now I walk like the hurt can't touch me again. No fear, no shame, no faking my name. I was born in the crash, now I ride through flame. Let them doubt, let them talk, let them throw their chains. I was made in the fire, now it runs in my veins. You don't know the nights I've bled in silence, the wars I fought behind closed eyelids, the screams I swallowed, the fists I clenched, the way my soul cracked and my hope got drenched. But every tear was a seed that grew to this. Every wound wrote a line I refused to miss. Now my past
act is a torch and my voice is loud. And I rap like a storm that'll break the clouds. No therapy, no cheat codes, no easy fix. Just a kid with a beat and a mind that ticks. Every failure I faced became a brick I stacked, till I built me a throne they could never attack. I ain't flawless, I'm forged, I'm sharp and raw. I don't wear fake smiles, I don't follow law. I'm the version of me they said I'd never sustain, but I rose from the ashes with fire in my veins. Fire in my veins, storms in my chest. I survived what should've laid me to rest. I rose through the smoke, found truth in the strain. Now I walk like the hurt can't touch me again. No fear, no shame, no faking my name. I was born in the crash, now I ride through flame. Let them doubt, let them talk, let them throw their chains. I was made in the fire, now it runs in my veins. They see the crown, but not the climb. They see the flex, but not the time. They see the verse, but not the war. I fought with myself when I begged for more. I was hanging on hope by a single thread, with a heart full of rage and a soul half dead. But I rode through the dark, let the rhythm explain that the pain didn't kill me, it lit up my brain. Now I spit like the truth, no mask, no role. With a mic in my grip and a heart that's whole. With the past on my back like a badge I wear. Let them stare, I don't crack, I don't care. This is for the ones with the fire inside, who were told to be small, who were forced to hide. Let it burn, let it blaze, let it melt these chains. We were made in the dark, now we rise in flames. So when they ask where the passion came, tell them I lit it from hurt and shame. Tell them I climbed through blood and rains, with no map, just soul, just battle stains. And now I rap like the storm I became, like the kid they buried who broke through pain. I'm not just a voice, I'm the truth unchained. I'm the fire they fear, I got it in my veins.
Yeah. Snapslide, they don't wanna pick a song when I don't have it. I just had them like a stride in my pack, and it's beginning of this one. They said I'd never make it, said I talk too loud, said I dream too big, don't fit no crowd. Tried to box me in, put a lock on soul, but I bent every bar till I broke that mold. I was told sit down, now I stand with heat, with the mic in my grip and the world at my feet. I ain't here to conform, I was born to shift, with a voice like thunder and a purpose swift. Took the hate, took the shade, turned it all to spark. Now I light up the stage like a midnight mark. I don't flinch at doubt, I don't fold to fear. I just show up strong with the grind each year. I ain't waiting for a nod, I just write my lane. I don't beg for the gate, I just break that chain. So if you thought I quit, better change that vow. I don't fade, I rise. So watch me now. Watch me now, no breaks, no pause. I was made for the climb, not your fake applause. Nah, watch me now, no script, no shame. I became who I am through the hurt and flame. You said I won't, I did. You said I can't, I will. Every doubt you threw, I just made my skill. Now I roll with the crown, never learned to bow. I'm the proof that you missed, so watch me now. I remember when they laughed, called my dreams too wild. Like a voice from the slums, couldn't turn the style. But I rap through the cold, through the broke and the blur. Now I drip every bar with the truth I prefer. You don't get to define what I mean to me. I was born with the fight that your doubt can't see. And I spit for the ones who were told to mute. Now we turn every nod to a power suit. I'm the sound of the soul, you said it won't last. Now I run this beat like I broke that past. I don't need your praise, I don't chase your look. I'm the ink in the line that rewrote your book. Let the world keep scrolling, I don't slow down. I was built in the fall, now I run this town. You can keep that doubt, I don't need your how. Just step to the side and watch me now. Watch me now, no breaks, no pause. I was made for the climb, not your fake applause, huh? Watch me now, no script, no shame. I became who I am through the hurt and flame. You said I won't, I did. You said I can't, I will. Every doubt you threw, I just made my skill. Now I roll with the crown, never learned to bow. I'm the proof that you missed, so watch me now.
They ain't see all the nights I bled in ink. They ain't know all the times I was on that brink. But I rose with the rage and the light so clear. Now I rap like the voice they all need to hear. So to every no, every eye that rolled, thank you for the fire, now I speak bold. I don't flex for fame, I don't act for clout. I just move with truth, so watch me now. Yeah, this for the misfits, the ones dismissed.
tell them I never gave in to how or how come. I just showed them with fire, I'm the one.
Yeah. I used to second guess every step I made. Felt small in the mirror like I'd never upgrade. Tried to blend in, hide what I dreamt at night, but the fire in my gut kept begging to ignite. I was told be quiet, don't stand so tall, but I never fit small, I was born to brawl. Now I lace up my flaws, make them part of the climb, turning doubts into fuel every single time. No cap, I was cracked, had to stitch that soul, from the pain, from the shame, from the loss of control. But I learned how to build from the rock bottom floor. Now I walk with a light they can't ignore. I don't ask for approval, I give myself grace. Every scar on my skin got a sacred place. I don't chase what's fake, I create my run, with a heart that don't fold and a mind like sun. I level up, no cheat, no lie. Got my name from the dirt and I still touch sky. I level up through hate, through doubt. Took the fear in my chest and I turned it out. I don't need your crown, don't need that club. I just rise every time like I'm built from love. You can watch, you can talk, you can scroll and bluff, but I move through storms. I level up. I remember when I thought I was less than great. Now I spit with a tone that can shift your state. I was broke in belief, but I banked on grit. Now I cash every verse like I own this spit. I'm not flawless, I'm forged in the heat of doubt, with a soul that was questioned but never sold out. I walk with a code, I speak with a flair, and I never hold back when the truth is there. I ain't waiting for a door, I kick through walls. I don't flinch when I fall, I just make new calls. Turn the silence to sound, the pain to pace, with a voice in my throat that don't know erase. Every no I heard was a step in disguise. Now I look back proud with a steel in my eyes. I'm not trying to be perfect, just better and tough, with a soul that says one thing: level up. I level up, no cheat, no lie. Got my name from the dirt and I still touch sky. I level up through hate, through doubt. Took the fear in my chest and I turned it out. I don't need your crown, don't need that club. I just rise every time like I'm built from love. You can watch, you can talk, you can scroll and bluff, but I move through storms. I level up. This is self-love, this is self-made. This is late nights turning into sun ray. This is me with the flaws on blast, still standing like a king with a shattered past. Don't tell me slow down, I was born for speed. Don't tell me I'm less, I define what I need. Now I run with the bold, with the broke who grew, and I rap for the ones who ain't done just new. So if you feel low, if your light feels dim, let this verse be the spark that reminds what's within. You're a force, you're a storm, you're a wave in flame. You ain't gotta be them to declare your name. Let the critics fade, let the judgment rust. Let your voice be your throne, let your path combust. You don't need their card, you don't need their bluff. You just need one thing: level up. So I spit for the ones on the edge of belief, for the hearts that been heavy, looking for relief. We don't fall, we flip and erupt. From the ashes we came, we level up.